Is this the evidence to expose her boyfriend's secret life?
It's going to hurt a lot of people.
What's wrong?
Home and Away is next on 7.
About that, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have to postpone. Something important's come up in the case. I need to deal with it right away. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I mean, that's why you're here, to solve a murder, so it's okay.
I'm running for council. You better prepare yourself for a big fight, because I plan to win.
Cepat, pergi dari sini, lari!
I'm investigating an international people smuggling ring. Command doesn't think we've got enough to go on to press any charges at this stage.
Who do you think's responsible?
Hugo Austin.
I'm sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense. I know Hugo. I mean, if you can show me some evidence, anything that will tie him to people smuggling.
We don't have any hard evidence. Not yet.
Well, doesn't that say anything? I mean, you've been on this case for months.
The guy's clever. He knows how to cover his tracks. It's not ironclad, but the circumstantial evidence we've got is strong.
Yeah, but not strong enough to build a case that will stand up in court. Look, I'm not trying to run this down, but it wouldn't be the first time you've been wrong about Hugo.
Like I said, he's smart.
Angelo...
Look, this isn't about jealousy or a personal issue, OK? He's Jack's cousin. He's the last person I want to go after. But the evidence just fell that way.
OK, look, I know this much. What else can you tell me?
There are 20 residents on that side of the creek, and all of them are on septic tanks. They've been lobbying to the council for nearly 20 years to try and get town sewage, but this is something I can promise to fix. You're not listening to me. What are you looking for?
I've lost my dive torch. And I am listening to you. I think your ideas are great.
Really? Because I think I stand a chance at winning this campaign.
Of course you do. Maybe it's in the car.
The other night at the wharf, when we were on patrol, somebody yelled out to Clint in Indonesian.
You said you didn't recognise the voice.
No, but whoever yelled out dropped this, remember?
What, forensics managed to lift prints off it?
No, it's clean, but this isn't a standard torch. It's a dive torch.
Hugo isn't the only diver in the area.
No, but he's the only one who's lived in Indonesia. We know for a fact that Hugo is aware that Clint is in the district. Now, to smuggle people from Southeast Asia, you need 3 things. Transport. You need an intimate knowledge of the region you're shipping from, and you need a contact on shore. Hugo ticks all 3 boxes.
But there's nothing to say that Hugo's business in Indonesia wasn't legitimate.
So why deny speaking the language? In 2 weeks, a semi-intelligent tourist can pick up 20 words or so. He did business and lived there for years. The day Clint did the runner from the hospital, Hugo had a conversation with him in Indonesian. I was outside on a phone call. I caught the tail end of it.
Aku tak punya wang lagi. Aku perlu menghidupi anak lelakiku.
What if Hugo is bringing Clint's family into the country? Yeah, and knowing I'm on the case, what if he told him to run? To forget about his family and just disappear?
Sekarang ku minta kau pergi dari sini segera mungkin. Mengerti?
Look, this is all a very big if. Okay, I just can't see the Hugo I know, my friend, engaging in extortion and standover tactics.
Then you don't know him very well. You know, he can be an intimidating customer when he wants to be. What about Gibbsy? We haul him out of Remand, right? We set him up as bait. Put a wire on him, tell him to ask Hugo for a ride on a boat to Southeast Asia. 1 minute into the conversation, the mic goes dead.
I don't know where you get your information from, but you're dead wrong. If I were you, I'd go to court and take my punishment. It's the right thing to do.
He's compromised.
Mike's gone.
Come, Blossom, get him out now.
Get in the car, you idiot.
They made me.
Shut up! You have a choice now. I have a boat leaving tomorrow night. You tell the cops you're not playing and you can be on it. Get yourself to Asia and disappear. But if you stuff me around again, you'll still disappear, but not in the way that you'd like.
Damn it!
You're only guessing.
Sure, but whatever Hugo said scared Gibbsy. He'd rather go to jail than nail Hugo Austin.
Where did you come from?
Originally, I was born on the floor of a bog B-dub Carmagear in the middle of the Scottish marsh. Inverness, to be exact. Listen, I've got a gift for you, something to atone for abandoning our date.
Oh, no, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I did, absolutely I did. And I'm sorry for the delay. It took me a while to track these down.
Oh, wow.
A Maltese truck driver by the name of Deb McCanny made a special detour between Polly's Lollies in Lakesville and Candy Corner in Hutchins Bay. You know, Salvador Dali once designed a lollipop wrap. 1958, I think.
I can't believe that you remember the one little thing I said about liking these. Thank you.
Does that mean I'm forgiven?
I don't know what Palmer's doing, but he's got the local press feeding out of his hand.
Yeah, he's certainly popular. I'm having trouble convincing Madge Wilkins not to vote for him.
What are we doing wrong?
Yeah, well, it's never too late to capture the public imagination. We just need a strategy. You could always call for a public debate. That's what got me over the line in the '94 CWA campaign.
Putting him on the spot isn't such a bad idea. If he has to talk about issues up front, people are going to realise he's all hot air.
That's if he agrees to do it.
Yeah, he'll probably run a mile as soon as I mention it, which will show voters just how shallow he really is. Good idea, Colleen.
Oh, hello. I didn't know you guys were coming down for a visit.
Yeah, well, it wasn't intended, but Ross wanted to catch up with Charlie.
Do you know if she's working all day? I called the station, but they said she's out on a job.
Darling, Leah doesn't know anything about Charlie's movements. We'll track her down. There's no rush.
Well, I'd rather do it sooner than later.
Ross, would you just please tell me what this is all about?
I'll try on mobile again.
You seem distracted, Senior Constable. Hugo Austin seems to court trouble, doesn't he?
Just looking at the recent break-in and assault. Wondering if I can find the lead.
Hard to know where to start with him. Attacked by a mysterious assailant under fire from environmentalists, death threats landing on his doorstep. Is there anything you want me to ask when I interview him this morning?
Why would you talk to Hugo? There's no connection to the Blanco case?
No? Hey, how are things with you and Angelo? Must be nice to be back on intimate terms again. Talking about bad guys, sharing secrets.
I've got better things to do than talk about work.
Who said anything about work? You have to try one of these. They're the bomb.
Dad, hi.